Hey guys, welcome back. I was actually driving towards a point near Nugu Dam backwaters, and I see another dam close by. It's called as Kudre Gundi Dam. So I thought I'll check this out and then continue from here. Backwaters looks beautiful here as well. Beautiful dam backwaters. Absolutely calm. A lesser known place for sure. There's no one here. For bird photography, it's a good place. I see a lot of birds here. Alright, so I've taken this deviation towards a point in Nugu backwaters. The road is completely gone. I just checked with the villager. He said, yeah, you can go, you can manage. I think this is more of a SUV road than a sedan road. This definitely is off-road. I'll see how far I can go. Otherwise, I'll have to plan this for next time. Yeah, check out these stretches. They're pretty bad. It's going to damage the car. And I still have another 2 kilometers to go like this. And I decided to continue a little further because a villager just told me that a car has gone ahead. So he said we can go, so I'm just trying to give it a try. If it gets any more difficult, I'll turn back. ದಾರಿ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ?
ದಾರಿ ಇದೆ ತರ ಹೋಗಿ
ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಹೋಗ್ಬೋದ ಕೊನೆ
ಹೋಗಿ ಏನು ಹೋಗಿ.
ಹಾಂ. Alright, so I'm still continuing. I was almost giving up very early. Now I have come halfway. Now I'm making some progress now. And I can see Nugu river close by. Let me show it to you. Okay, that's the Nugu river there. And you can see the elephant trench. And that's all the forests over there. I think forests on the other side as well. Looks beautiful. So I've arrived at the backwaters and I see quite a lot of deer on the other side, on the other bank. Awesome, guys. Right there behind me there are a lot of cheetah deer. Maybe even elephants will come here.
There were several herds of cheetah deer, which were grazing and resting. Also, there were a few wild boars as well. The herds of deer were pretty relaxed.
For now it's only the cheetah deers which are peacefully grazing on the other bank. But a magical, magical place, man. If elephants come up now, it'll be even better.
Then, at a faraway distance, I started seeing few guards coming by. In the river, there were few black-headed ibis and painted storks foraging for food. I kept a close watch on the cheetah deer, and by now, I also started seeing a lot of peacocks as well. The sudden scream from the wild pig alerted the cheetah deers. When they realized there was no threat, they continued with their activities. And finally, I saw an elephant. It was almost half a kilometer away and barely visible with naked eye. It was a lone tusker and a young one. It had just drank water and had come out of the water and was now grazing on grass. I also learned from a villager that this tusker was known to cross the railway barricades and even enter the fields. There were now cheetah deer coming from all directions.
The sun is just setting now, it's around 5:45. The backwaters, a lot of cheetah deer coming to the backwaters to drink. There are a few guards. Saw a few guards also, they are very far. And in fact, even a single tusker which has come to drink water. The sun is setting there. Check out that. Fantastic ambience. And the moon has come up in my background there. Absolutely, absolutely lovely.
By now, there were several other guards which were coming down to the water. However, they were still very far from me. There were a lot of birds as well, and some of the bird calls that I could identify were the lapwing, jungle fowl, booted eagle, and the oriental magpie robin. For me, the jungle fowl call is quite magical to hear. This lone tusker continued to graze peacefully on the faraway bank. A painted stork gracefully glided down like an airplane and landed. A herd of gaur got much closer. However, they were still hesitant to get down to the water, probably because of my presence. By now, I had been watching this tusker graze for almost an hour. That was a cheetal deer alarm call. However, the larger herd seemed to be quite relaxed. I could now see the herds of gaurs, cheetal deers, and the lone tusker all in the same frame. There were a lot of gaurs now, which were out in the open. The nocturnal nightjar bird calls started, and it was completely dark by now. The moonlight was quite surreal, lighting up the forests beneath.
Alright guys, so what a beautiful evening spent here. You can go to safaris and have some action and adventure, but if you want to get some wildlife sightings peacefully sitting at a place, this would be one of such places. Well, for me, I have some driving to do. I have to get back to Bangalore. I'll see you guys on another vlog. Until then, take care, see you, and goodbye. So in my excitement, I waited till 7 o'clock there. Now I have a pretty lonely drive for I think 4-5 kilometers on this bad stretch of road.